Hey guys, a few days ago I received a suggestion asking if I can make a tutorial on how. I believe he's asking if I could show you how to make something like this Skybox background. And these are actually they're probably the easiest things you could possibly make, so I'll show you how to do it. And once you get a little bit better with modeling, you could be a more creative and sort of add more stuff to it. So as you see, this is a PC setup. This one, there's a kitchen behind it. And then this one is what I'm going to show you how to do, just how to make an easy Skybox background. So the first step is we open Photopea, go to new project. Roblox's max image size is 1024 by 1024. They shrink it to 420 by 420, so I'm just going to use that. Right over here, there's a lock. Just go ahead, uncheck that. And then the second one down is the rectangle. You could press M or just click on it, and then you click and drag. Press backspace to delete that, and then let's click, and as you see, it's gone. So now we just go back to the move tool, or you could press V. And then on Google, you want to type in Roblox Classic Skybox. When you go into images, you see there's going to be 5 right over here. Now, I think these 3 are extremely ugly, and this one's also really ugly, so I like just using the sword fights on the heights and the classic one that everybody knows. So we're going to go ahead, copy, and paste it into there. And then same with this one, we're going to copy it, paste it into Photopea. If you don't see the lines, you just go up top, press transform. The lines are here, and it's just basic. You drag and drop it down there. So these are going to be our 2 textures. You can see I'm pressing the eyeball to make it invisible and reappear. So up in the file, go to export as. You can do PNG or JPG. I'm just going to do PNG because it's better quality. And then you just find somewhere to save this as. I think this says sword fights on the heights. I don't know, but let's save that there. And then this is the classic one, so we're going to do the same thing. Save it as a PNG like this. And then I'm just going to name that classic. Now we're completely done with Photopea. You can just close out of that, close out of this, and let's go into Blender. Well, actually, we can't go into Blender. We need to go into Roblox Studio. We're gonna make this a back accessory, and I have this thing right over here with a dummy inside. This is the bounds to the back accessory. So we want to make sure our item is perfectly sized. So let's go into part, insert a block like that, and then you're just gonna have to copy this from me. As you see on the bounds right over here, it's 4 point something by 9 point something by 6 point something. I'm just gonna go copy that, and I'm gonna press my part, and I'm gonna paste it in there. You guys are gonna have to do this by hand. Just type in these numbers in the size, and then you're gonna be left with something like this. This is perfect. We want this. And now just go to scale, hold down Alt and Shift, and just make it a little bit tinier than that. I have to make it a little bit tinier because it has to be inside this size right over here. If it's the same size and it's like this, the bounds isn't gonna work, and you're gonna have to make it smaller inside of Blender. So we do not want that. So you can just make it a little bit tinier, a little bit bigger like that, a little bit like that, and here is the size right over here if you guys just want to copy mine. So now we take this and we just go right click that, save export selection, and then I'm just gonna type this as background, and we save it as an OBJ, just like that. And now we don't need that, delete that. After you do that, you can open up Blender, and now you go to file, import .obj, which is right here. Just find wherever your thing is, press the OBJ one, and then open it. As you see, it's super far away, so all you do is right-click, set origin, geometry to origin, and it is in the spot you want it to be in. So now this is extremely easy. You press this thing, the material, press this yellow one by the base color, press image texture, press open, go to wherever you saved your images, and then just open it like that. As you see, wow, it looks horrible. Don't worry, very easy to fix. So we press tab, we press A, and we go into UV editing. And now we're in a new thing right over here. Now Blender is garbage, so if yours looks like this and nothing shows, just go over into here, press this one, and then it shows. And as you see, look at that. It put the texture on horribly. It's not even on the picture. So all we do, we just press Y like that. We press U. When I say we press Y, it's in the top right. See how there's this little thing right over here? You just want to press Y or negative Y up on the top right. And then on your keyboard, press U. Press project from U right over here, and look at that. Look, see how it's nice and fancy? You can just press S and scale that up. Or what you can do if you want it to be perfect, you can select those 2, move it up all the way to the top, select these 2, move it all the way to the bottom, and then when we rotate it, look at that. Look how terrible the sides look. The front and back looks good, but the sides look terrible. So let's fix that. You click on these 2, and look at this. Looks terrible. So in the top right, there's the Z. You just want it to be on the top position. So now we just hold down Shift, we click these two or highlight them. We do the same thing. We press U on the keyboard, press project from view. This time I'm gonna put this one like at the top, just so it doesn't look weird. It looks like that this part actually belongs at the top. So pretty much when we look at this, we see the clouds are at the top, and when we go up, it sort of looks all cloudy at the top. And now for the sides, it's just very easy. Click the sides, shift click them or highlight them like that. Press the X at the top right over here, and the same thing, project from view. This time I'm just going to be really lazy and I'm just going to scale this to be the entire size. And then once you do that with that, we just want to go on the other side. So highlight that, press U on the keyboard, project from view, and then scale this up all the way to this side, because once we do this, ooh, look at how beautiful that looks. Now if you have OCD and you really want this part right here to align with this part, because as you see there's blue going here and then it cuts off and it's a different part, you really don't need to worry about this. Like 3-year-olds are going to be buying this. But to fix it, just select this, go onto the other side, and then just align it properly. Do the same thing, press U, press project from view, highlight everything, and then just put it on the corner. And that's probably good. So when we go over here, you can see now the blue is aligned here. And when I say you want to put this part on the corner here, just click this and align it with wherever this part's showing, and as you see, it's now seamless. So all that needs to be done is the bottom part, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm just going to find wherever the bottom is, which is right there. U on the keyboard, project from view. You guys already know how to do this. Scale this all the way up here. I'm just going to shrinken this all the way down like that. And that is it. It's done. It's finished. So now you can go into layout. Well, it's actually not finished. You go into layout, you press tab, press A, and then where is it? Right over here on mesh. You want to go to normals, flip, and now when you press tab, this is the final product. It's now see-through like this. So this is pretty much done. You could put whatever texture you want in here. You might have to fix the texture in the UV editing. So when this actually looks pretty good. So this one's already good to go too. Sometimes the textures do break and you have to fix them later on. Or you might just want to be nitpicky. Like in my opinion, I think this yellow part is too high up. So like what someone would do in the UV editing is select this and then just move that like that. So it's not super high up. But if you don't care like that, like 3-year-olds are going to be buying this, so you could just upload this already. I'm going to go back to the classic one because this one's good to go. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to press File, Export, and then export as wavefront.obj. Save this wherever you want. I'm just going to go ahead and save this as Classic Skybox. And I'm going to name it Big. So now what I'm going to do is, I like to be lazy. I'm going to press Shift D and click, and that just duplicates it. And I'm going to move that one over there. I'm going to hide it like that. And I'm going to edit this one. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to insert a dummy in here. It's an R15 model. Just type in dummy from the toolbox and you'll get it. Just insert it in here. Make sure they're both in the middle so it's centered properly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this one, and you just take that and you smush it down like this, and that'll be the small version ready to go. And then pretty much what you do is you go to the dummy, you press the eyeball to hide it, click on that, and then when you export it as an OBJ, all you got to do is just include selection only and then export it, and none of this garbage will save with you. So now I'm just going to do the same with this one. I don't like how middle this part is, so to fix that, I'm just going to select every single face on the sides like this. And then after all these faces are selected, just highlight the bottom ones. Drag the arrow up until how you think it looks good. So I guess this just looks fine like this. Yep, looks good enough for me. Let's save these ones now. And then when you save them, just make sure this thing includes selection only is on, because it'll save both of this and you don't want to save both of it because it's annoying. And then after you save both of them, you're done with Blender. You can close out of this, say bye forever, and then into Roblox Studio, press import 3D. Let's take all of the ones we saved and open that. And a quick Linus tech tip. So ignore this here, press that, open one. As you see, the studio default has upload to Roblox. Don't have this upload to Roblox. It's really annoying. Go into here, disable that, save that as new, and then as you see, I have no model upload. And then what you do is press save as default. Keep that as the default. Because as you see, when we do this and we select all of these and open it, The import is no model upload. If you keep it as a model, see my inventory? Look at what it does. Look at this. See all of this garbage right over here? It uploads all of this to your inventory and it floods it. So just make sure that's at no models. Import all of this. Wait for it to import by itself. And then there you go. It's done. All this garbage will be right over there. Close out of that. And then as you see, it's going to be like really broken. Like that's far away. The arrows are there. Okay, well only this one's broken. So press Control and U to ungroup that. Just open up your texture, which is the sword fights on the heights for this one, and then go into model, press pivot, press reset, press pivot, press home, press arrows, and it's fixed that. So here's this one. This one's sword fights on the heights. Let's just go ahead and put in the sword fights on the heights texture for that. Go into model, press pivot to fix that, and it works for the same thing. This one's the classic one, press pivot to fix that, ungroup that, go into your classic skybox, open that, press reset to fix that, and boom. So now if you want a perfect template, actually here's what I'll do with this. I'm gonna take this guy and this, and I'm gonna group it, and I'm gonna put it in my Discord server for you. Alright, so I have this right here. I'm just gonna put it in my Discord server. As you see, it's Christocream's Paradise, link in the description. It's going to be in the templates right over here, and then you could just download it. And then when you have it, all you do is you just drag it, drop it in there, put it down over here, press U to ungroup it, and now you know where you should position your dummy. So now that you have this, it's really easy to align everything properly. So all you do is you go to the C-frame position, copy that, go over to this C-frame position, paste it into there, and as you see, it's pretty much perfect to go. I just recommend pressing Control D to duplicate the dummy, and then select the background if you can. And then after you have that, just move it over here, and that's good to upload now. So now once you have all of these ready to go, all you do is you go into your plugins, use the Asset Creator plugin, press Accessory, and then you click the part that you want to be accessory. I want this to be one. And now you have to click your character. Sometimes this thing gets annoying and it clicks only the head. Make sure the entire dummy is selected, and then press next, press body back, press classic, press next, and boom, this is the accessory right over here. Make sure everything's okay. Let's toggle bounds, and everything should be inside the purple box. If it's not inside the purple box, you have to make it smaller inside a Blender and then republish it into Studio. It's pretty stupid. You have to do it inside a Blender. So if it's too big, you can't just do that to shrink it. It won't work. You have to do it inside a Blender. That just disappeared. What? Okay, so now that these are all created, you can just go ahead and delete this because you don't need it anymore. I just keep a backup just in case you might need it. So now all you do, you go ahead and you use this UGC Makers Kit to make a thumbnail. I feel like if you put 0, 0, 0, 0 might be good enough. And then you can just hold down Control and move your mouse left and right to change the camera quality. I'm really not sure what type of thumbnail is most optimal. I don't know if I should zoom it in all the way or just zoom it out like that. That looks pretty terrible. I think I'm just gonna zoom it in like this. And let's go into the kit. Let's press try on. And as you see, look at how beautiful that looks. We can test it with walking. And I actually just thought of something. So this thumbnail might be zoomed in too much. Roblox has a thing where it doesn't like if your thumbnails are too big. So let's go to save to Roblox, avatar item, back accessory. One error. Okay, yeah, it's way too zoomed in, so we can't do a thumbnail like that. I don't know how the other people did it. I'm gonna try this where 1 pixel is put out. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The thumbnail's zoomed in too much. Am I gonna need this white space right there? Let's find out. And okay, you don't need the white space, so it just has to look like this. Nothing can pass the thumbnail bounds lines. That's pretty stupid. I don't know how other people bypassed that. Okay, now that these are all finished, you are good to go to upload these bad boys. Now, these probably won't sell that much. They'll probably sell a couple times a day. But next month in September, I'll upload them. I currently spent all of August's budget uploading UGC, so I'll just save these for next month and I'll show you how they do.